Absence. A time when someone is not there. Activity. Something people do. Accident. Something bad that happens by chance. Addition. Something added to another thing. Account. A record of money or events. Address. The place where someone lives or works. Adult. A fully grown person or animal. Advance. Movement forward or progress. Advice. Ideas that help someone decide. Affair. An event or matter. Aid. Help or support. Aim. A goal or purpose. Aircraft. A machine that flies in the air. Alarm. A sound or sign that warns people. Album. A book or collection of pictures or songs. Amount. How much there is of something. Anger. A strong feeling of being mad. Angle. The space between two meeting lines. Ankle. The joint between the foot and leg. Ape. A large animal like a monkey. Appearance. The way someone or something looks. Appetite. A desire to eat food. Approach. A way of doing something. Argument. A disagreement or a set of reasons. Army. A large group of soldiers. Arrangement. The way things are placed or planned. Arrival. The act of reaching a place. Arrow. A thin pointed weapon or sign. Article. A piece of writing in a newspaper or magazine. Artist. A person who makes art. Attempt. An act of trying to do something. Attention. Careful listening or watching. Author. A person who writes a book or story. Average. A usual or middle amount. Backpack. A bag carried on the back. Badminton. A game played with rackets and a shuttlecock. Bakery. A place where bread and cakes are made or sold. Balance. A steady position without falling. Balcony. A platform outside an upper floor. Balloon. A light bag filled with air or gas. Bar. A long solid piece or a place that serves drinks. Barbecue. A meal cooked outside over fire. Barber. A person who cuts hair. Bark. The outer covering of a tree. Base. The bottom part that supports something. Basics. The most important simple parts. Basis. The main idea or reason for something. Battle. A fight between armies or groups. Beard. Hair that grows on a man's chin and cheeks. Beat. A regular sound or rhythm. Beauty. The quality of being nice to look at. Beer. An alcoholic drink made from grain. Beginner. A person who is just starting to learn. Being. A living thing. Belief. An idea someone thinks is true. Bend. A curve or turn. Better. A better person or thing. Bill. A paper that shows money owed. Billion. 1,000 million. Birth. The time when a baby is born. Biscuit. A small baked bread or cookie. Bit. A small piece or amount. Blackboard. A dartboard used for writing in class. Blame. Responsibility for something bad. Blank. An empty space or empty form. Blanket. A warm cover for a bed. Blood. the red liquid inside the body. Board, a flat piece of wood or other material. Boil, a hot bubble in liquid. Bone, a hard part inside the body. Bookstore, a shop that sells books. Border, a line between two places. Bother, trouble or worry. Brain, the part inside the head used for thinking. Branch, a part of a tree that grows from the trunk. Brand, the name of a product or company. Brief, a short written report or set of instructions. Brow, the forehead or eyebrow area. Brush, a tool with hairs used for cleaning or painting. Building, a structure with walls and a roof. Bun, a small round bread roll. Burden, something heavy or difficult to carry. Burger, a sandwich with meat or vegetables inside. Burn, an injury or mark caused by heat. Burst, a sudden break or explosion. Businessman, a man who works in business. Cabbage, a round green leafy vegetable. Cafe, a small restaurant for drinks and snacks. Cafe, a small restaurant for drinks and snacks. Cage, a box or space with bars for keeping animals. Calendar, a chart that shows days, weeks, and months. Calm, a quiet and peaceful state. Camel, a large desert animal with humps. Cancer, a serious disease with harmful cell growth. Candle, a stick of wax that gives light when burned. Capital, an important city where a government works. Cartoon, a funny drawing or animated show. Cash, money in coins or paper bills. Castle, a large strong building for kings or queens. Cause, a reason why something happens. Ceiling, the top inside part of a room. Cell, a small unit of life or a small room. Centimeter, a small unit used to measure length. Century, a period of 100 years. Cereal, a food made from grain, often eaten for breakfast. Chain, connected metal rings or links. Chalk, a soft white stick used for writing. Challenge, something difficult to do. Channel, a way for water, signals, or ideas to pass. Chapter, a main part of a book. Character, a person in a story or a set of qualities. Charge, the amount of money asked for something. Chart, a picture that shows information. Chase, an act of running after someone or something. Cheat, a person who acts dishonestly. Cheer, a happy shout of support. Chemical, a substance used in science or made by a process. Chess, a board game for two players. Chief, the leader or head of a group. Childhood, the time when a person is a child. China, fine dishes made from clay. Chopsticks, thin sticks used for eating food. Claim, a statement that something is true. Clap, a sound made by hitting hands together. Classic, a book, song, or thing liked for a long time. Classmate, a student in the same class. Click, a short, sharp sound. Climate, the usual weather of a place. Cloth, material made by weaving or knitting threads. clothing, things people wear. Coal, a black rock used for fuel. Coast, land beside the sea. Cockroach, a flat brown insect often found in homes. Cocoa, a powder made from cacao beans. Coin, a small round piece of money. Coke, a sweet fizzy drink. Cola, a sweet dark fizzy drink. College, a school for study after high school. Comb, a tool used to tidy hair. Comics, funny drawings or stories. Command, an order to do something. Commercial, an advertisement on TV, radio, or online. Company, a business or group of people. Complex, a group of buildings or parts. Concern, worry or care about something. Condition, the state something is in. Conflict, a serious disagreement or fight. Congratulations, words that show happiness for someone's success. Connection, a link between people or things. Consideration, careful thought about something. Contact, communication with someone. Contract, a written legal agreement. Control, the power to guide or manage something. Conversation, a talk between people. Cop, a police officer. Corn, a tall plant with yellow seeds used as food. Countryside, land outside towns and cities. Couple, two people or things together. Courage, the bravery to do something difficult. Court, a place where legal cases are decided. Cowboy, a person who rides horses and works with cattle. Crayon, a colored stick used for drawing. Cream, a thick liquid from milk. Crime, an act against the law. Crisis, a very serious or dangerous time. Crow, a large black bird. Crowd, a large group of people. Culture, the ideas, customs, and art of a group. Cure, something that makes illness go away. Current, a flow of water, air, or electricity. Curtain, cloth that hangs over a window. Custom, a usual way of doing something. Customer, a person who buys goods or services. Cycle, a set of events that repeats. Daily, something that happens every day. Damage, harm done to something. Dancer, a person who dances. Danger, a chance of being hurt. Data, facts or information. Debate, a serious discussion with different opinions. Debt, money that someone owes. Decision, a choice made after thinking. Deer, a wild animal with long legs. Degree, a unit for measuring temperature or angles. Delay, a wait or late start. Delivery, the act of bringing something to a place. Dentist, a person who takes care of teeth. Department, one part of a store, company, or school. Depth, how deep something is. Description, words that tell what something is like. Desert, a very dry place with little rain. Design, a plan or drawing for making something. Detail, a small part of something. Development, the process of growing or improving. Dial. A round control or face with numbers. Dialogue. A conversation between people. Diamond. A hard, bright precious stone. Diary. A book for writing daily thoughts or events. Diet. The food a person or animal usually eats. Difference. A way that things are not the same. Difficulty. Something hard to do or understand. Direction. The way something moves or points. Director. A person who leads a movie, play, or group. Disagreement. A difference of opinion. Discovery. Finding something for the first time. Discussion. A talk about ideas or problems. Disease. An illness in people, animals, or plants. Display. A show or arrangement of things. Distance. The space between two places or things. Divide. A line or space that separates things. Division. The act of separating into parts. Dot. A small round mark. Double. Twice as much or two of something. Doubt. A feeling of not being sure. Dove. A gentle bird like a pigeon. Downstairs. The lower floor of a building. Dragon. A large imaginary fire-breathing creature. Drama. A play or an exciting situation. Drawer. A box-shaped part of furniture that slides out. Drowning. The act of dying or being hurt under water. Drug. A medicine or harmful substance. Dryer. A machine that dries clothes. Due. Something expected or owed. Duty. Something you must do. Eagle. A large, strong bird. Earrings. Jewelry worn on the ear. Earthquake. A sudden shaking of the ground. Ease. A state of being easy or comfortable. Edge. The outside line or border of something. Edition. A particular version of a book or newspaper. Education. Learning and teaching, often at school. Effect. A result caused by something. Effort. Hard work used to do something. Elder. An older person. Emotion. A strong feeling, such as joy or anger. Employee. A person who works for someone. Employer. A person or company that gives people jobs. Employment. Paid work or having a job. Encouragement. Words or actions that give hope or support. Ending. The last part of something. Enemy. A person or group that is against you. Energy. The power to do work or move. Engine. A machine that makes something move. Entrance. A way into a place. Environment. The natural world around us. Equal. A person or thing that is the same in value or level. Escape. The act of getting away. Essay. A short piece of writing about a topic. Eve. The day or evening before an event. Event. Something that happens. Evil. Something very bad or harmful. Exam. A test of knowledge or skill. Examination. A test or careful check. Excitement. A happy or eager feeling. Excuse. A reason given for doing or not doing something. Existence. The state of being real or alive. Exit. A way out of a place. Expense. money spent on something. Expert, a person who knows a lot about something. Express, a fast train, bus, or delivery service. Expression, a look on the face or a way to say something. Extra, something more than usual. Eyebrow, the line of hair above the eye. Factor, one thing that helps cause a result. Failure, a lack of success. Fair, an event with games, food, or shows. Fashion, a popular style of clothes or things. Fate, what happens to someone in life. Fault, responsibility for a mistake or problem. Favor, a kind act done to help someone. Favorite, a person or thing liked best. Fear, a feeling of being afraid. Feature, an important part or quality. Fee, money paid for a service. Feeling, an emotion or sense in the body. Fellow, a man, boy, or person. Female, a girl, woman, or female animal. Fever, a body temperature that is too high. Field, an open area of land. Figure, a number, shape, or person. Final, the last part or game. Fireman, a person who puts out fires. Firewoman, a woman who puts out fires. Firm, a business or company. Fisherman, a person who catches fish. Fit, the right size or shape. Fix, a repair or solution. Flag, a piece of cloth used as a symbol. Flat, a home with rooms on one floor. Flight, a trip through the air. Flow, smooth movement of liquid, air or ideas. Flu, an illness like a bad cold. Focus, the center of attention. Fog, thick cloud near the ground. Folk, people in general or a group of people. Following, a group of people who support someone. Football, a game played by two teams with a ball. Force, strong power or strength. Forest, a large area covered with trees. Form, a shape or a paper to fill in. Forward, the front direction. Fox, a wild animal like a small dog. Freedom, the ability to choose or act freely. Fridge, a machine that keeps food cold. Friendship, a friendly relationship between people. Fries, thin pieces of potato cooked in hot oil. Fry, a small young fish. Function, the job or purpose of something. Furniture, large things in a room, such as chairs and tables. Gain, an increase or benefit. Garbage, waste or unwanted things. Gardener, a person who takes care of plants and gardens. Garlic, a strong-smelling plant used in cooking. General, a high-ranking army officer. Gentleman, a polite man. Giraffe, a tall animal with a very long neck. Glue, a sticky substance used to join things. Goal, something you try to achieve. Goat, an animal with horns that gives milk. Gold, a soft yellow precious metal. Goose, a large water bird. Government, the group that runs a country or city. Grain, seeds from plants like rice or wheat. Gram, a small unit used to measure weight. Grape, a small round fruit that grows in bunches. Growth, the process of getting bigger or developing. Guard, a person who protects a place or person. Guava, a sweet tropical fruit. Guest, a person invited to visit. Guide, a person or book that shows the way. Gun, a weapon that shoots bullets. Gym, a place for exercise or sports. Gymnasium, a large room for sports or exercise. Haircut, the way hair is cut. Hall, a long passage or large room. Hamburger, a sandwich with a cooked meat patty. Handle, the part used to hold or carry something. Heaven, a place of perfect happiness. Hero, a brave person people admire. Heroine, a brave woman or girl people admire. Highway, a large road for fast travel. Hike, a long walk, often in nature. Hip, the side part of the body below the waist. Hole, an empty space or opening. Hop, a short jump. Host, a person who welcomes guests. Hostess, a woman who welcomes guests. Human, a person. Hunt, a search for animals or things. Hunter, a person who hunts animals or things. Hurry, a need to move or act quickly. Ideal, a perfect example or goal. Identity, who a person is. Ill, a sick person or sick state. Image, a picture or idea of something. Importance, the value or meaning of something. Improvement, a change that makes something better. Income, money earned from work or business. Increase, a rise in number, size, or amount. Independence, the freedom to do things on your own. Individual, one person or thing. Industry, businesses that make or sell similar things. Influence, the power to affect someone or something. Ink, colored liquid used for writing or printing. Instance, an example or single case. Instant, a very short moment. Instruction, information that tells you what to do. Instrument, a tool or device, often for music. Internet, a worldwide system for sharing information. Introduction, the beginning part of something. Iron, a strong metal or a tool for pressing clothes. Jam, a sweet spread made from fruit. Jog, a slow run for exercise. Joint, a place where two bones meet. Journal, a book for writing thoughts or events. Judge, a person who decides cases in court. Justice, fairness under the law. Keeper, a person who looks after something. Ketchup, a thick red sauce made from tomatoes. Kilogram, a unit used to measure weight. Lack, not having enough of something. Lady, a woman or polite female person. Ladybug, a small red beetle with black spots. Lamb, a young sheep. Lane, a narrow road or part of a road. Lantern, a lamp that can be carried. Lap, the top of the legs when sitting. Law, a rule made by a government. Leadership, The ability to guide a group. Leaf. A flat green part of a plant.